More than 10,000 Russians have already been denied entry to Ukraine recently, including dozens of journalists covering the crisis. And those who do make it there are still often prevented from doing their job. Two Russian journalists say they were detained and beaten by Ukrainian troops in the aftermath of the protesters' attempts to seize a military base in the southern city of Mariupol. Live news reporter Kristina Babayeva told us what happened to her.
I've just been released from the local police headquarters, where we were taken yesterday. My colleague Maria is still being questioned. As you know, there was a shootout last night at an army base. It was absolutely chaotic. The troops seemed to be firing everywhere, at any source of sound or light without warning. I even heard bullets whiz by me. After the fighting, troops and Ukraine's intelligence agency began arresting everyone, including us and other peaceful protesters. They threw us around, kicked us with their feet and dared us to make a move. Because I am a woman, I got off relatively lightly, but some of the men around me were beaten far, far worse. After about half an hour, they herded us into a police van and we set off for the police station, with security forces arresting random people they saw along the road. When we got there, I was questioned for 12 hours. They knew who I was. They had seen my ID, but insisted that I was involved with the militants, because we had spoken to them on the phone. As for the mood here, the city is in lockdown. People are afraid and the shops shut.
Working in Ukraine is getting increasingly difficult for Russian journalists. They're being denied entry to the country on a nearly daily basis, with border guards citing a lack of finance as the main reason. Plus, the Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe says journalists working in Ukraine's conflict areas constantly face violence, seizure and threats.